Wobble, wobble,
Wobble,
wobble,
wobble,
wobble,
wobble, wobble.
That's what it's all about, isn't it now? The wobble.
The jelly.
How much more wobble can we take?
It's a wobbly old time.
It's a wobbly old time, but
Have you been wobbly? Have you been wobbly?
Well, I was a bit riled. I've been a bit riled last week about a few things and trying to maintain balance. Just sort of, feeling myself go like, oh, that's annoying. And then sort of working that out and trying to unwrap it and be not annoyed about things that you can't control, things that you see and you think, why are they doing that? Like
that's true.
Like the guy who went and spat on a nurse. What?
Yeah, that kind of stuff
it brought something up in me. I was
rage.
Rage.
I imagine
I wanted to go on a righteous rage about it, and but of course, he's got his issues, obviously, and there's a bigger issue, isn't there? Why we're not serving him? And to be fair, I wouldn't like to generalise, but there's a chance he's got a problem with addiction. But anyway, so yeah, if you hadn't heard, this guy just started insulting a nurse, but it goes on apparently. Another one slashed some wheels on an ambulance. And then on the other hand, we've got fantastic human beings doing amazing things.
Like Captain Tom.
Go Tom!
Hero.
How super duper is he? And another friend of ours is running around delivering food to the NHS nurses, lovely hot food from various restaurants in London that are providing food for them, which is another great thing, really bringing out some great things.
I think you raise an issue there, though, which is quite important, because what you've raised is like getting annoyed or riled about seeing something, and then a couple of people that have just decided to go and make a difference. And so it's very easy when we're on screens at the moment to sort of just see what's presented in front of us, and it can make you feel a bit redundant or impotent for not doing something, but you can do something to some extent. And so I think it's very important to, rather than just get angry and rant or vent why everything's wrong and why everything should have been done, and we don't have all the information, any of us. So maybe just take a moment to just breathe, think about kindness and love, and think about how you can take that energy which you're going to put into a little knot of anger and being annoyed, and undoing that knot and thinking about how can I kind of use my energy to be a little bit kinder or more loving, and then you're a bit more in control of like your emotions through the day, I think.
Yeah, I think that the reaction comes from a place where I can't do anything about it. Frustration and just sort of an annoyance at the stupidity of some people and the lack of love and care in a situation where it would be just so easy, not to insult a nurse, or to help a nurse, or just give them some food. I don't know. They're doing a terrific job, and it just blows my mind anyway. So yeah, that has been a bit of a challenge. But Mother Nature is providing me with just some outstanding visuals right now.
Yeah, right.
She is just totally vibrating in a gorgeous, gorgeous way. All the blossoms coming out, and we've got bluebells at the bottom of the garden in a wood that just is quite psychedelic and mind-blowing. And
loving those animals that are returning to streets and having to go on seesaws and
on the roundabout, the sheep on the roundabout. That was fantastic.
Well, it's amazing how you see nature come back, isn't it? Where humanity stops and nature just is a beautiful force. And frankly, it's quite nice to not hear loads of planes, and it's quite nice to feel nature and be immersed in it. And I think probably, rather than going straight back to normal whenever this thing stops, there probably is quite a thorough argument to be had about maybe stopping unnecessary flights, when Zoom is really good. Zoom for meetings is a really good thing. Do you have to fly?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that has to be government-led. There needs to be some restrictions on that, but it has, the pollution's dropped, and I love that one story I heard of that town in India that could see the Himalayas for the first time in years.
Yeah, that's mad.
This lockdown's really helping us to understand, I mean, how beautiful our surroundings are and how we should really treasure it. And most of us are guilty of just not thinking twice about jumping on a plane and shooting around the world, and it's just got to stop. We've just got to be way, way, way more conscientious about Mother Earth and what she needs from us. And for our, it's been such a joy not having planes flying over, the odd one, cargo plane and stuff. But
I just think it's there's going to be we're going to have to look at a few issues coming out of this.
I hope so. I hope we don't just sort of flip back into same old. I doubt that we will, but there's more to come, isn't there? We don't know how it's going to reveal itself.
Yeah.
It's an interesting time, though, isn't it? It really is. It's like an apocalypse in that there is a veil being lifted, and there is more information coming out and opposing information as well. You don't know which way to think. There's that, and then there's the opposite, and we're just going to have to dig deep and find the truth about these things. And just remember to not bury our heads in the sand and to stand up for our rights and what we want and how we want our world to look. Because it's our world. We can have it the way we want it if we all stick together with one voice and one mind and one wisdom and one love.
There you go. Oneness.
Oneness.
Sounds a bit.
That's the whole thing, isn't it? We've got this sort of duality thing that we've been playing out.
That's what you said at the beginning of this, that the spitting nurse and the person who's the 100-year-old chap who's doing his marching. Duality is the.
It's our history's peppered with duality, though, isn't it? I think it is time. It is a time for awareness and raising our consciousness, so we recognise, and it's certainly we are recognising how interdependent we all are, and the oneness of everything that we're experiencing on this planet, and we've got to work together and stop arguing. What has been so refreshing is the sort of lack of argument between the political parties, and there is more of a sense of working together with people chipping in ideas and those ideas being taken whether they're from that party or not. And I'm loving that. I'm loving the general lack of whining and whinging and going on. There's no point looking back to what happened, what didn't happen. We've got to really stay present and look forward and try and create a better future. And we can. This must be an opportunity to do that. And that'll be down to us, I think.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Love.
Bye.